Venturing out on our own or on a new journey in life can be very daunting. As we leave behind familiar friends and comfortable places, we are forced to find a new system of support. However, as a child of God, we have a faithful support system that will never fail. The Lord Himself goes before us to prepare the way, and He goes with us to guide and comfort us. Charles Spurgeon's devotional highlights how God precedes His people, ensuring their path is safe and leading them to victory. With Him at the forefront, believers are encouraged to advance boldly, trusting in His guidance and protection. He further underscores God's constant presence and unwavering commitment. He surrounds His people, offering strength and assistance in every circumstance. His faithfulness guarantees that He will never fail or forsake them, providing continuous support throughout their lives. In light of this, believers are urged to dispel fear and discouragement, trusting in God's strength and assured victory. Moses had led the Israelites for 40 years. Though God sustained them, they trusted in Moses' leadership. Let's look at some of Moses' instructions to the Israelites as they prepared to enter the Promised Land without him. So Moses went and spoke these words to all Israel. And he said to them, I am 120 years old today. I am no longer able to come and go, and the Lord has said to me, You shall not cross this Jordan. It is the Lord your God who will cross ahead of you. He will destroy these nations before you, and you shall dispossess them. Joshua is the one who will cross ahead of you, just as the Lord has spoken. The Lord will do to them just as He did to Sihon and Og, the kings of the Amorites, and to their land, when He destroyed them. The Lord will deliver them up before you, and you shall do to them according to all the commandments which I have commanded you. Be strong and courageous, do not be afraid or tremble at them. For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you. He will not fail you or forsake you. Then Moses called to Joshua and said to him in the sight of all Israel, Be strong and courageous, for you shall go with this people into the land which the Lord has sworn to their fathers to give them, and you shall give it to them as an inheritance. The Lord is the one who goes ahead of you. He will be with you. He will not fail you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. Listen to Charles Spurgeon's encouraging insights from his devotional in The Checkbook of the Bank of Faith.
The Lord is the one who goes ahead of you. He will be with you. He will not fail you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. Deuteronomy 31 verse 8. In the presence of a great work or a great warfare, here is a text which should help us to buckle on our harness. If Jehovah Himself goes before us, it must be safe to follow. Who can obstruct our progress if the Lord Himself is in the van? Come, brother soldiers, let us make a prompt advance. Why do we hesitate to pass on to victory? Nor is the Lord before us only. He is with us. Above, beneath, around, and within is the omnipotent, omnipresent One. In all time, even to eternity, He will be with us even as He has been. How this should nerve our arm! Dash at it boldly, ye soldiers of the cross, for the Lord of hosts is with us. Being before us and with us, He will never withdraw His help. He cannot fail in Himself, and He will not fail towards us. He will continue to help us according to our need, even to the end. As He cannot fail us, so He will not forsake us. He will always be both able and willing to grant us strength and succor till fighting days are gone. Let us not fear nor be dismayed, for the Lord of hosts will go down to the battle with us, will bear the brunt of the fight, and give us the victory.
God promises to never leave you or forsake you. Armed with this promise, you can be brave and advance with Him today, trusting in God's strength and presence. The Lord is the one who goes ahead of you. He will be with you. He will not fail you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. Deuteronomy 31 verse 8.